Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tushnat Patel and I am soon going to be an MBBS student. Abhi college is starting हुए. Today I am going to share you with a very scientific way of making notes and it's very helpful. So in whichever field you are, notes making is a very important point. So let's get started. So our first point is include all the points from the book in the form of flowcharts, tables and diagram. So let me show you how it's done. So here I'm showing you a example from biology. These are all the bones over 206 bones present in our body. So I have represented this in a flowchart and it does not include any paragraph. It just shows how many bones are present and what are the names. So this includes everything and when you see this in a book, there are many paragraphs written and I have shown in just in this much space. So this is the way you can represent a flowchart. Okay. So next thing is a table. Okay. So I have represented reactants and functions of a hydrocarbon. This example from chemistry. Okay. So the reagents are written this side and functions are written this side. So this is a tabular form in which you can show how these reagents work. Okay, so I have represented just a diagram and I have deduced all the paragraphs which are present in the book and I've just shown this in the form of a diagram and I've included all the labelings present in the structure. Okay, so this was the first point and you should remember this thing. It's very important that you should not write everything which is written in the book. You should just deduce everything and represent it in the form of flowcharts, tables, and diagrams. And so let's move to next. Our second point is highlight all the important points of the line and just skip the unimportant points. Okay, so you need to highlight the important points and just skip the words like is and the. So it's an when you are reading for the first time, you should read all the things properly and you should understand it conceptually. But when you are reading for the second time or third time or revising it, you should just underline the things and you should just go through the words and you will understand the line and you will frame the sentence in your mind. So let me show you. Here I have highlighted just the important line of the sentence and it represents everything. And okay, now let's move to third point. Never read the book again, stick to the notes and revise it again and again. And this is a very important point. You should not read the book which you have read again and again. You just need to note down every important point in form of notes. Um, and as I have shown, show in the form of flowcharts, show in the form of tables, show in the form of diagrams, and show in the form of points. Never write paragraphs in your notes. It will help you in revising again and again, and you will take less time for that. Okay, so let's move to. So the fourth point is the note should be short and complete with limited things. Yes, it's very important. You should not overlimit the notes. When your notes are short, you can revise it again and again. It's very important for your examinations in whichever exam you give. So the fourth point is your notes should be yes, the note should be made by yourself. You should not follow others' notes. It's very important. When you make your notes, you make it for yourself, and when the another person makes it makes from their point of view. So it's very important that you make your notes by yourself. You should not use anyone else's notes. It's very important point. And the sixth point is use previous year papers and star mark the most asked question part. Okay, it's very important. You should use your previous year papers and whichever topic is asked again and again, and you should star mark that topics and you should revise it again and again. So let's move to seventh point. Don't use points, don't you make a paragraph. Yeah, it's very important. You should make points, you should not make paragraph. As I said earlier, 8 point first reading of the topic should be complete, careful and conceptual. Yes, it's very important. First reading will determine how much less time you will take in the revision, so you need to read it very carefully and make the notes, and it's very these two things are very important for making your revision process. So let's move to ninth step. add all the questions which you did wrong while solving or take or took time. Okay, okay. So let me explain this point. If you are solving a book and you solved 20 questions, and from that 20 questions you did 8 questions wrong, or else you did yes, you did 8 questions wrong, and you took more time to do 2 questions. So you should note down all the questions in your notes, so that you don't need to solve all the 20 questions again and again. You just need to solve the 10 questions you added in your notes. It's very important thing you should follow. Okay, so the 10th point is importance of notes. Yes. Quality of notes decide how much time it will take to revise. Yes, it's very important thing. Quality of notes decide how much time it will take to revise, how many revisions you will be able to do, and revision determines the result you will get in the exam. And these three statements are very true. I have given my NEET exam this year, and I have realized everything. I have just said all the experience which I got from my time, and I hope it will be helpful to you. Thank you for coming here, and we'll meet soon.